C. Anthony back with another video. If you like the content, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. On deck, we picking up where we were last time. With Spence be much stronger at 154. We all know that the fight was at 147. And Spence was a little bit big for that weight. He just didn't look healthy in that fight. No excuses, but I think 154 he's gonna be making a much more competitive fight. I think he'll be able to defend better. I think he'll have much more stamina, endurance. All these things, I would say the health aspect of this fight is much more important than the adjustments that it needs to make. I'm going to speak about adjustments much later, probably in a different video. But number one is just having the health, just being at your full strength. 154, if everything gets signed off and they fight at 154, I'll probably take a guess that Spence is going to come in around 160, maybe 162. Which is going to be a lot stronger, like I was saying. Also, not slipping, Crawford's going to be much stronger. Crawford's going to be, Crawford was firing on all cylinders that night, so I don't see Crawford fighting any better than he did. He'll be just fighting excellent at a little bit bigger weight. But Spence, he'll have a much better mental focus. A loss like that takes some time to get over. You gotta soak up everything that the fans are saying, the people that have turned their back on you and everything like that. Then you gotta actually get in the gym and get in shape and stay focused and take some time to get your mind right. So I just think that we're looking at a better Spence come. Right now the rematch and negotiations, I think they're looking for first quarter. Might have mentioned that in the last video, probably February. Possibly around March, somewhere like that. Even Floyd Mayweather, I was reading a couple articles. He chimed in the, I read the articles. He said that Spence had definitely outgrew 147. And probably should have been made the move. He thinks Spence would be much more comfortable at 160, possibly 168. But you gotta crawl before you can walk. Get it at 154. Get up out of 147. So take it right there. Crawford also been watching some things that he's been saying on Spence. He says he says Spence is tough. Spence is strong. He's looking at Spence to bounce back and come back much stronger, sharper, and do what he has to do to make it a better fight, no matter what the weight is. So salute to Crawford. No excuses from Spence. And as we can see, Crawford not slipping. He's definitely expecting a much tougher fight from Errol whenever they fight, no matter what the weight is and everything like that. So just want to do a follow-up to that. I definitely think he'll do much better at 154. Not saying he'll win, but I think it'll be much more competitive. I think the fight possibly may go the distance. Crawford just was real sharp. I'm sure that Derrick James is looking at some things once the fight is signed on and they get back in the gym. I'm sure that he's looking at some things that can make the fight much more competitive. People looking at pictures of Spence saying he's overweight. Some of those pictures, to me, they look old. Even overweight, the guy's trying to just put on muscle. Not even muscle, just put on weight, put on protein. If you look back a couple weeks after the fight, Crawford was touching the scale saying he was at like 180, still looking ripped, looking chiseled. So these guys gonna eat. They're gonna have to get their nourishment. They're gonna have to do what they do. They soldiers ready for battle. Like I said, I haven't heard any excuses from Spence. It seemed like Crawford is focused. Crawford, gym rat, always in the gym. So to answer that question, I'm saying chime in, but I definitely think he'll be much stronger at 154. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Peace.